شهری که از صدف کون و مکان بیرون بود، طلب از گم شدگان لب دریا میکرد. طلب از گم شدگان.
My heart is burning with love. All I can see, this flame. My heart is pulsing with passion, like waves on an ocean. My friends have become strangers, and I'm surrounded by enemies. But I'm free as the wind, no longer hurt by those who reproach me. I'm at home wherever I am, and in the room of lovers, I can see with closed eyes the beauty that dances. Behind the veils, intoxicated with love, I too dance the rhythm of this moving world. I have lost my senses in my world of lovers. I have lost my senses in my world of lovers.
در عشق توام مرا پنچه سود، زهراب چشیده‌ام مرا قنچه سود. گویند که بام بر پاش نهی، دیوانه دل است بام بر پا چه سود. I have a Pakistani accent. So he says, I have gone crazy in this love, and all my friends and well-wishers offer me good advice all the time. What's the use? I have drunk poison water, bitter poison water, and they're offering me candy. What's the use? My critics seem to be saying, tie his feet up. It's my heart that is dancing. We tie up my feet. What's the use?
And out of my skull, I'll ask the beloved to form a cup and fill it with wine. And I shall go around this town drunk, looking for intellectuals so I can drive them crazy.
روز یک گردش مستانه کنم، از کاسه سر ساغر و پیمانه کنم. امروز در این شهر همی گردن مست، می جویم عاقلی که دیوانه کنم.
One night a man was crying, Allah, Allah. His lips grew sweet with the praising, until the cynic said, so, I've heard you calling out, but have you ever gotten any response? The man had no answer to that. He quit praying and fell into a confused sleep. He dreamed he saw Kidder, the guide of souls, in the thick green foliage. Why did you stop praising? Because I've never heard anything back. This longing you express is the return message. The grief you cry out from draws you toward union. Your pure sadness that wants help is the secret cup. Listen to the moan of a dog for its master. That whining is the connection. There are love dogs no one knows the names of. Give your life to be one of them.
چون بت رخ توست بت پرستی خوشتر، چون می ز جام توست مستی خوشتر. در هستی تو چرا نیست شدم، با نیستی ز هر هستی خوشتر. Because your face is the idol, I've become an idolater. Because the wine is from your cup, I've become a drunkard. In the existence of your love, I've become non-existent. But this non-existence, I prefer to inexistence.
House. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness of others, which means some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. even if there are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing. And invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes, because each has been sent to you as a guide from beyond.
Be helpless and dumbfounded, unable to say yes or no. Then a stretcher will come from grace to gather us up. We are too dull-eyed to see the beauty. If we say yes we can, we'd be lying. If we say no we can't, that no will cut off our window into soul. So let us not be sure of anything besides ourselves, and only so miraculous beings will come to help. Crazed, lying in a zero circle mute, we will be saying finally, with tremendous eloquence, lead us. And when we've surrendered to that beauty, will become a mighty kindness.
The hangover and the memory of love, and only the sorrow. I yearn for happiness, I ask for help, I want mercy. And my love says, look at me, hear me, because I am here just for that. I am your moon and your moonlight too. I am your flower garden and your water too. I have come all this way, eager for you, without shoes or shawl. I want you to laugh, to kill all your worries, to love you, to nourish you. Oh, sweet bitterness, I will soothe you and heal you. I will bring you roses. I too have been covered with thorns.
Mind, heart, and soul don't even exist. Become this, fall in love, and you will not be separated again.
There's a field, and I will meet you there. So in that tradition, I would like to read this one here. I am drenched in the flood which has yet to come. I'm tied up in the prison which has yet to exist. Not having played the game of chess, I'm already the checkmate. Not having tasted a single cup of your wine, I'm already drunk. Not having entered the battlefield, I'm already wounded and slain. I no longer know the difference.
Now, when they get to that stage, they don't see no difference. Because your soul or body and creator or creature, they're all in there. It says, بیدلی در همه احوال خدا با او بود او نمیدیدش و از دور خدایا میکرد گوهری که از صدف کون و مکان بیرون بود طلب از گم شدگان لب دریا میکرد. This right says you've got to connect with our heart, not with the eye or ear, smell, senses. There's another sixth sense, right? The guy who didn't have that one, he was chasing for God, for Allah, for Creator. And he didn't see him, he's calling for him. Allah, Allah. Didn't know that is the response, right? Of God to him. And those who lost on the shore, chasing for pearl, they don't know how much that pearl is looking for them. گوهری که از صدف کون و مکان بیرون بود طلب از گم شدگان لب دریا میکرد طلب از گم شدگان لب دریا میکرد.
It's a poem called Looking for Your Face. From the beginning of my life, I have been looking for your face, but today I have seen it. Today I have seen the charm, the beauty, the unfathomable grace of the face that I was looking for. Today I have found you, and those who laughed and scorned me yesterday are sorry that they were not looking as I did. I am bewildered by the magnificence of your beauty and wish to see you with 100 eyes. My heart has burned with passion and has searched forever for this wondrous beauty that I now behold. I am ashamed to call this love human and afraid of God to call it divine. Your fragrant breath, like the morning breeze, has come to the stillness of the garden. You have breathed new life into me. I have become your sunshine and also your shadow. My soul is screaming in ecstasy. Every fiber of my being is in love with you. Your brilliance has lit a fire in my heart, and you have made radiant for me the earth and sky. My arrow of love has arrived at the target. I am in the house of mercy, and my heart is a place of prayer.
Is the morning of your life. The breeze of dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the door sill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep.
Since seeing your face, the whole world is fraud and fantasy. The garden is bewildered as to what is leaf or blossom. The distracted birds can't distinguish between the bird seed and the snare. A house of love with no limits. A presence more beautiful than Venus or the moon. A beauty whose image fills the mirror of the heart.
Where Muhammad grew up, they learned this in school. They had to memorize this teaching poem. And we're not so fortunate here in America to have this richness brought into our lives at such an early age. But we're not too old to get it. At least I'm not. I'm glad I found it when I did, and I'm really pleased to share Moses and the Shepherd here tonight. It's rather long. It's longer than anything we've heard thus far, but I'll try to get through it without dragging it out too long. Moses heard a shepherd on the road praying, God, where are you? I want to help you fix your shoes and comb your hair. I want to wash your clothes and pick the lice off. I want to bring you milk and kiss your little hands and feet when it's time for you to go to bed. I want to sweep your room and keep it neat. God, my sheep and goats are yours. All I can say, remembering you, is, eh, ah. Moses could stand it no longer. Who are you talking to? The one who made us, and made the earth and made the sky. Don't talk about shoes and socks with God. And what's this with your little hands and feet? Such blasphemous familiarity sounds like you're chatting with your uncle. Only something that grows needs milk. Only someone with feet needs shoes, not God. Even if you meant God's human representatives, as when God said, I was sick and you did not visit me. Even then, this tone would be foolish and irreverent. Use appropriate terms. Fatima is a fine name for a woman, but if you call a man Fatima, it's an insult. Body and birth language are right for us on this side of the river, but not for addressing the origin, not for Allah. The shepherd repented and tore his clothes and sighed and wandered out into the desert. A sudden revelation came then to Moses, God's voice. You have separated me from one of my own. Did you come as a prophet to unite or to sever? I have given each being a separate and unique way of seeing and knowing and saying that knowledge. What seems wrong to you is right for him. What is poison to one is honey to someone else. Purity and impurity, sloth and diligence and worship, they mean nothing to me. I am apart from all that. Ways of worshiping are not to be ranked as better or worse than one another. Hindus do Hindu things. The Dravidian Muslims in India do what they do. It's all praise and it's all right. It's not me that's glorified in acts of worship. It's the worshipers. I don't hear the words they say. I look inside at the humility. Their broken open lowliness is the reality, not the language. Forget phraseology. I want burning. Burn. Be friends with your burning. Burn up your thinking and your forms of expression. Moses, those who pay attention to ways of behaving and speaking are one sort. Lovers who burn are another. Don't impose a property tax on a burned out village. Don't scold the lover. The wrong way he talks is better than 100 right ways of others. Inside the Kaaba, it doesn't matter which direction you point your prayer rug. The ocean diver doesn't need snowshoes. The love religion has no code or doctrine, only God. So the ruby has nothing engraved on it. It doesn't need markings. God began speaking deeper mysteries to Moses. Vision and words which cannot be recorded here, poured into and through it. He left himself and came back. He went to eternity and came back. Many times it's happened. It's foolish of me to try and say this. If I did say it, it would uproot our human intelligence. It would shatter all the writing pens. Moses ran after the shepherd. He followed the bewildered footprints, in one place moving straight like a castle across a chessboard, and another sideways like a bishop. Now surging like a wave cresting, and now sliding down like a fish, with always his feet making geomancy symbols in the sand, recording his wandering state. Moses finally caught up with him. I was wrong. God has revealed to me there are no rules for worship. Say whatever and however your loving tells you to. Your sweet blasphemy is the truest devotion. Through you, a whole world is free. Loosen your tongue and don't worry what comes out. It's all the light of the Spirit. The shepherd replied, Moses, I've gone beyond even that. You applied the whip, and my horse shied and jumped out of itself. The divine nature and my human nature came together. Bless your scolding hand and your arm. I can't say what has happened. What I'm saying now is not my real condition. It can't be said. The shepherd grew quiet. When you look in a mirror, you see yourself, not the state of the mirror. A flute player puts breath into a flute, and who makes the music? Not the flute player. Whenever you speak praise or thanksgiving to God, it's always like that dear shepherd's simplicity. When you eventually see through the veils to how things really are, you'll keep saying again and again, this is certainly not like we thought it was.
You come to us from another world, from beyond the stars and void of space, transcendent, pure, of an unimaginable beauty. Bringing with you the essence of love, you transform all who are touched by you. Mundane concerns, troubles, and sorrows dissolve in your presence, bringing joy to ruler and ruled, to peasant and king. You bewilder us with your grace. All evils transform into goodness. You are the master alchemist. You light the fire of love in earth and sky, in heart and soul of every being. Through your love, existence and non-existence merge. All opposites unite. All that is profane becomes sacred again.
that verse belongs to Refik Fersan, composer Refik Fersan, Makam Hicaz Peşter. He died 1965. He was a chemist.
Ya Salam, Ya Salam, Ya Salam, Ya
One more time soft, and as we bring it soft, we bring it together. Inside. We're singing it to the beloved. Bring it to your breath. And we wish you peace, and we wish you peace, and we wish the world peace, and may all that we have done today be for the benefit of all beings. Amen.
Yes, I'd like to form an imaginary pearl of light right here. And what I want you to do is to point your voices at this pearl of light and feel all the excess energy that you've, and the bliss and the love that you felt tonight. And we're going to say the word who. Who is the sound of all vibrating atoms in the universe. And so gently move your mouth to where you find this pearl. And when you hit it, your sound will vibrate off of the others that are also singing. Okay? That's right.
Who is also the name of the divine beloved? Divine beloved. Okay, Bismillah.
Let me to raise your arms at the elbow and point your hands towards that pearl of light. Divine Creator, we ask that if it be your will, that you take this pearl of light, its full, and find those who are depressed, who live in war, especially in Yemen, Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, all parts of the world that are troubled, and all of us who are depressed and need healing. We ask that if it be your will, that you take this energy and kiss those on the forehead and let them know that you're a God and you're peace. In light of the divine Creator. Amen.
Amen.